Hi, I'm Vaishnavi Paturu. I'm the product guide for sustainability at Organo Eco Habitats Private Limited. So we're basically an architect-led firm who ventured into developing these urban eco habitats, which are located about an hour away from Gachibowli. And primarily, so we started with vision to counter-urbanize people from dense concrete jungles into our eco habitats. So each one of our communities is designed for a specific user group. సో మేము ఆర్గానో ఈకో హ్యాబిటాట్ స్టార్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏమైందంటే we design and we construct and maintain our own sustainable communities. కానీ దాంతోపాటు we realize the importance of closing the food cycle. So basically for each community we have a collective farming area where all the farming produce is grown and it gets distributed amongst all the residents that live within the community. But when we thought about closing the food cycle, we looked at, okay, how do we get our residents to eat safe and witnessed or cold pressed oils, pulses, millets, honey, ghee. ఇలాంటివి మేము ఆలోచించినప్పుడు we realized that it's important that we connect our residents with farmers who are naturally growing all of these other produce. So that way our residents have access to healthy food. And that is in fact the main intention why residents people buy in Organo and want to live here. Some of them live here full time, some of them live here, come down on weekends as well. So that is how we started Organo Farm Store. It's a small subsidiary company that connects farmers through Organo Farm Store directly to our residents. And then another company of ours, which is called Organo at School, Organo ET School, is another subsidiary which started with the vision of educating people about sustainable living through experiential learning methods. So we have a small 7-acre farm near Chevilla in a small village called Kisaram, where kids come down on Sunday mornings and learn about farming. So they learn everything from seed to harvest. So it's primarily a weekend program for kids all the way from 4 years of age group to 13 years of age group. And along with that, the Organo at School also does a lot of community-based workshops, talks about how snakes are important for an eco habitat, and how you can make small little changes in your daily lifestyle in order to adapt sustainable living and lead a low impact lifestyle as well. So that's how we go to corporates, we go to schools, we go to communities to talk about sustainable living. And that's how Organo at School is spreading the idea of sustainability across all sectors. And along with this, at Organo, we also had another requirement where we wanted to maintain our own communities. So that's how another company of ours started, which is called Organo Facility Management, whereby we employ neighboring villagers from each one of our communities. So we have Organo Antaram, we have Organo Damarigidda, Organo Kandavada. So for each one of our communities, we have a small eco habitat boundary where we identify 5 villages closer to the communities, and we also identify people who can come in as full-time staff. So these could be farmers coming in as full-time staff, cooks, housekeeping staff, and also multi-skilled professionals who come in as farming supervisors or carpenters, plumbers. So it's extremely important that we coexist along with these neighboring villages, and that's in fact the very main reason that our communities are named after the neighboring village itself. So they get the main or they get the prominence of the space, whereas we have a symbiotic relationship with them. Thank you so much.